Good evening. Welcome to Center Stage. Thank you so much for being here this evening, and you're in for a real treat. Before we begin, could I kindly ask you to please silence your cell phones and no flash photography or video. If you want to take pictures, you may do that. Just don't use a flash because there's a lot of action up and down the ramp and through the audience, and that could temporarily blind the actors, and we could have an accident, and we don't want that. So if you would do that, we would appreciate it. I would like to remind you that during intermission, we have an array of things to keep you entertained during that time. Over on this side, we have concessions. We have a new addition for this show, Spiker and Sponge. They have a little special booth there with all kinds of souvenirs from the show. We have flowers. If you care to purchase flowers for cast members, we have that in the lobby. And then we also have the bags. What do we call those? The raffle baskets, but we also have the Candygram bags. And then the beautiful photo board of the cast. Take a look at that. And if you get a chance to, either during intermission or after the show, thumb through the program and acknowledge all the wonderful volunteers that keep Center Stage going. I mean, we've got great volunteers, and we really are proud of that and pleased and love having them. They've kept us alive now this is our 33rd year of Center Stage, so we're pretty pleased with that. Also in the program, there's a page devoted to our summer workshop, our kids' summer musical theater workshop. For those of you who might be interested in that, have children, grandchildren, neighbors, friends, we would appreciate if you'd take a look at that so that is full up. Also, we've got a performance tomorrow at 3, and then 4 performances next weekend. And so if you like the show, will you please pass that on when you're at church tomorrow or at school or wherever you might be to come and check out James and the Giant Peach. We would really appreciate that. And so now, hey, let's do it. Put your hands together and welcome to the stage, James and the Giant Peach.
Come with me to see something strange unfold. Hear the weirdest tale that was ever told. From this rare depiction Some will swear it's fiction, yet each peculiar twist that I tell is true, and you shall see it in plain view. Right before your eyes, marvel as magic is on display. Right before your eyes, all might seem tragic, but then it's okay. Poof, a new surprise right before your eyes. Buckle up, we're off on a bumpy ride.
La 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 la.
Where a magic spell and a boy collide.
La 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 la.
Plus our story features
Some crazy creatures.
and
New atrocious haunts every child will fear. Oh dear.
who knows what might appear.
Right before your eyes. Scrumptious and scary adventures start. Right before your eyes. Children, be wary if you're faint of heart.
Pray that no one dies.
Right before your eyes. We'll make a potion that can glow in the dark. We'll soar to the northern star. Things will get kooky or spooky.
You might spot a shark.
It's all up its bizarre. Right before your eyes.
There might be sunshine.
A thunder, but we proceed. Right before your eyes. Whimsy and wonder, what else would we need?
We've got James and the giant peach that flies.
A pack of actors, all in disguise.
So let that curtain rise.
Right before.
Right before. Right before your eyes.
Lights out, everyone, lights out.
Mom? Dad?
Look out! It's a rhino escaped from the London Zoo!
No! No! Who's there? Come here, little ladybug. I promise I won't hurt you. Come on. I see you too, Mr. Grasshopper. Join us. You see these? These are the only things left of my parents. I must keep these very safe. This is no place for the two of you. You can leave any time you want. I can't leave because I have no place to go. Where do you go when you're flying away? Where do you go when they can't make you stay? Over the gardens and scraping the tops of the trees. On your way home. On your way home. And when you get there, is it perfect? And when you get there, Where do you go when you start to feel sad? Everyone's gone, no more mom, no more dad. Tucked in the clouds, is there somewhere you won't be alone? And when you get there, is it perfect? And when you get there, is there someone waiting for you? May I hold on to your wings and come to on your way home?
James Henry Trotter gets up at once.
But why?
You are leaving the orphanage effective immediately.
But where am I to go?
They found a family to take you in.
But I don't have any family.
You got 2 aunts. They live in Dover.
But that's where I lived with my mum and dad.
And now it's where you're going to live with your 2 aunties. Pack up your things in here. That's all you've got? No clothes? No toothbrush?
These belong to my parents. They're the most important things in the entire world to me.
The most important things from here on is your aunties. You do everything they ask of you. Don't talk back or be a nuisance. You can't ever come back here, James. You've got a family to take care of you now.
Yes, Mom.
Come along. We're going to have to hurry if we're going to make the train to Dover.
Right before your eyes, 2 atrocious aunts every child will fear. Oh dear.
What is it, Sponge? What are we going to do today? Same thing we did yesterday, and the day before that, and the same thing we're going to do the day after, the day after, the day after tomorrow. Oh, you mean? That's right. We're going to eke out a living doing whatever's necessary to get ahead of this nasty, cruel world. Ha! Wretched families dragging every pocket, ruby pendants, solid silver lockets, so we can help relieve you of some pounds.
Are you calling me fat?
I'm referring to money, pigeon brain.
Oh.
They're distracted. Look at me, I'm stunning.
I swoop in so masterfully cunning.
We get rich.
I do like how that sounds.
Ha ha ha! So hard to resist.
And if it slips from your wrist,
Too bad it's property of Spiker and Sponge. And heaven forbid you might be missing some quid. Boo-hoo, it's property of Spiker and Sponge. You can comb the ground, check the lost and found. Did you leave it in the gift shop? Well, isn't it queer
how a purse can appear?
it's property of Spiker and Sponge?
Spiker and Sponge, we presume.
Do it!
As long as you keep them contributions to the policeman's fund up to date, we got no trouble with you.
How can we be of help to such devastatingly handsome representatives of Scotland Yard?
I've got an official telegram for the 2 of you. Here you go.
Thanks, mate.
What's it say? What's it say?
It says,
We're having a baby! That to me. Blah, blah, blah. Parents, blah, blah, blah. Eaten by a rhino. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear me. We are the only living relatives to an orphan child thingy named James. Oh.
Every devil, nasty puking babies.
So revolting, chicken pox and rabies.
Grab a shovel, start to dig your grave.
Imagine a life investor boy just lurking about the house.
Not so quickly. Yes, we could bemoan it, but there's no need to technically. We own it.
James could be our helper monkey slave.
We'll put him to use. He'll be our private masseuse.
He's property of Spiker and Sponge.
He'll wash all our clothes.
And scrape the jam from our toes. New property of Spiker and Sponge.
There he is.
Oh, my dear lovely cousin.
Nephew.
Nephew! Oh, my dear little nephew, Jack.
It's James.
Oh, Jeff, how we've missed you.
He does come with some sort of payment, doesn't he?
A boy can eat Leighton food twice a day.
You'll be paid £27 a week to care for the boy.
Huzzah! Don't you worry, he'll be taken care of. Not a worry, not that he's aware of. He'll forget his folks are even dead. He'll be raised properly by Spiker and Sponge. Bye now!
Welcome to the family, moron.
Wipe off that grin!
And let the torture begin.
Your property of Spiker and Sponge.
Before you unpack, you'll shave the air off my back.
Your property of Spiker and Sponge. What a scrumptious joy, now we own the boy. He'll work and never stop. So do as you're told or you'll be auctioned and sold, because your property of Spiker and Sponge. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is this where you live?
You see that cottage up on the top of the hill? That's where me and Sponge live.
And where will I stay?
Well, you see that door at the bottom of the stairs that leads to the dirt cellar?
Yes, Mom.
That's where you'll stay with the rest of the creepy crawlies.
Ooh, what you got in the suitcase?
It's nothing really.
I'd like to see what's inside. Wouldn't you, Sponges?
I would. Show us what's in the case.
Show us what's in the case.
Show us what's in the case.
That's it. That's all you've got.
A pair of glasses and a scarf.
I rather like this scarf.
Hey, Spiker, sorry. Do these glasses make me look smart?
That's unlikely, dear.
Give them back. They belong to my parents.
Careful.
Not so grabby, not so grabby.
Listen here, beast. The only reason we claimed you was because we need some help around here.
Have a little beast cut down the wretched old peach tree. It's full of spiders and crawling vermin.
Is that the seashore? Way down at the bottom of the hill? And those are my friends playing by the sea. Do you think we can visit the seashore?
Not when there's work to be done.
Now, wait a bit, Spikes. Maybe a trip to the seashore is exactly what we need.
You're right. James, run inside and grab the picnic basket from the Frigidaire. It's chock full of lovely bites, perfect for the beach.
Yes, Mom.
You did make extra sandwiches, didn't you?
I did. Oh, a day at the beach sounds delightful. All those men showing off their muscles.
Sandwiches.
We'll change into our bathing costumes at the beach. Now, what else should we... Up! Oh, I walked through a blooming spider's web. It's all over me.
I told you that tree was full of vermin.
Don't just stand there gawking. Help me.
Spikes, don't move. There's a huge orb-looking spider on your head.
Get it off me! Get it off me!
Stay still. And... Gotcha.
Thanks, mate.
Don't mention it.
Aunties, I've got the basket. Let's hurry. I don't want to miss my friends.
Let's. Oh, you. Well, take this axe and chop down that rotten old peach tree.
And kill every crawling thing you find.
Come, Sponges, I'll race you to the beach.
Now, Spikes, you know I am built for comfort, not for speed.
But I've got the sandwiches.
Right before your eyes, see a magic spell and a boy collide.
I'm really sorry about this. Look out! Ah! Hi, Mr. Centipede. I guess you have to look elsewhere for dinner tonight. Now, come here. You're a fast one, but I think I'm faster. Stay right there. Who are you?
Unimportant! Who are you, James Henry Trotter?
If you come any closer, I'll scream for my aunts.
And what makes you think those two hideous creatures will come running to your rescue?
They're my family.
Ha! Says who?
That's what I've been told.
Yeah? Is that what you think? Oh, and there it is. The very first primordial ooze of an inkling that has the potential to lead to so many phantasmerific things. James, inside this bag contains something remarkulous. Are you willing to reach into the great unknown and find out what's inside?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, James. Only you have the power to change your wretched little life. What's it gonna be? Victim or hero?
Ah! It's okay, it's just a book. Why are you screaming?
To get your undivided attention. What's inside the book, James?
It's full of recipes with very strange
Oh,
ingredients.
no, not recipes. Spells, tonics, potions. You must pick a potion from this book and devour it, and fabulous, unbelievable things will occur. Open wide and crawl inside the skin of something new. If you believe what's up my sleeve, I'll spin a spell for you. Then sippity sip, a magical trip, your troubles are skipping town. Once the bubbling broth is frothing thick, then gobble it quickly down. Shake it up, shake it up,
Shake it up, shake it up.
mix around and around.
Round and round.
Hear that bop, that piping, popping sound. Give a twist and a turn.
Twist and turn.
Let it brim, let it burn.
Let it bump. We're gonna whip that
Potion up,
then gobble it down, gobble it down.
Okay, James, what's it gonna be?
I choose this one, Slytherin Crocodile Tongues.
Ooh, a connoisseur. Well, first we'll need these. Ouch! Precisely 10 hairs from your head. Now, gather the rest of the ingredients and put them in the bag. Milkweed milk, a strand of silk, a rare Osaki juice, 2 raven's claws, 4 tiger paws, the marrow of a moose. Then add to our soup tarantula poop, the tiniest scoop will do. Then plop in a drop of sloppy joe, made from chopped up kangaroo. Shake it up, shake it up,
Shake it up, shake it up.
mix around and
Round
around.
and round.
Hear that bop, that piping, popping sound. Give a twist and a turn.
Twist and turn.
Let it brim, let it burn.
Let it bump. We're gonna whip that potion up, then gobble it down, gobble it down.
Oh,
Look, that green thing's wiggling in the bag. Shake it up, shake it up.
Those are the slithering crocodile tongues, James!
Shake it up, shake it up.
Which means the magic is working! You know what to do! Shake it up, shake it up!
Shake it up.
Twist around and around and around. Hear that pop, that piping, popping sound. Give a twist and a turn. Let it brim, let it burn.
We're gonna whip that potion up and gobble it down, gobble it down. Gobble it down, gobble it down.
Gobble it down. Gobble it down. Listen closely, James. You must add exactly 7 drops of well water into this bag and devour the potion in one gulp. But remember, whomever the potion meets first, be it fish or fowl, beast or bug, twig or tree, that will be who receives the full power of its magic.
Full power of its magic.
Yes, yes, yes! Now, go, James, go! Give a twist and a turn! We're gonna whip that potion up
And gobble it down, gobble it down. Gobble it down, gobble it down.
Gobble it down!
Stop! You're supposed to be for me! You're supposed to help me! Please come back! Please!
Get up at once! Where have you been?
I was...
Didn't you hear us calling?
We've been up all night.
Nursing our sunburns. Why don't we go to the seashore? Seashore, my sunburn patootie.
Sponge, look! Up there, in the peach tree.
What is that?
It's a peach.
Whomever the magic reaches first.
Look! It's growing.
That is one large peach.
I'd say it's a giant peach.
There it goes again.
Oh, smell it! It's ripe. Let's get a shovel and dig out a great big hunk of it to eat.
No, Spongy, not yet.
But it smells so good. Just a bite.
No,
A taste.
no,
A lick.
no.
Well, what's the use of a giant peach if we can't eat it? Just look at it.
Yes, people will pay money just to look at it. Sister, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe.
Just follow my lead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, roll on up and see the wonder of the world. Just 1 shilling to see the world's largest peach.
Aunties, there are reporters at the gate.
Reporters? Bring 'em on.
Readers of the Morning Star don't know who you are, but they will.
You got something notable, so give me something quotable.
Tell the Herald all the juice exclusives get more cachet. Girls, what would you say to an expose? Okay. Meet the Ladies Garden Guild. We're humbled and thrilled to be here.
We're here to salute that fabulous fruit.
Join our conference and in May we'll pay you 10,000 each if you'll give the keynote speech on that giant peach.
Yes, yes, yes.
'Cause there's money, money, money on that tree. Tell the editor I just heard that he offered me a pound a word. Money, money, money on that tree. Can't you see all the money on
Bahamas and Malibu.
Money, money, money on that tree. Can't you see all the money on that tree? Why work hard? Why work hard? You just need a seat and a big backyard. Why get jobs?
He needs a job.
Stay in school.
Drop out of school.
La la la, you lumpish lawyers, all your balls are PhDs. What a waste you've been the best, 'cause money grows on trees. So skip that tiny print, let's make a deal and make amends. Just sign a line on every X, and you'll receive those weekly checks. And if you're naughty,
We'll throw you in some Broadway show.
sweetie, baby, cookie, honey, what do you say? Hey, there's money, money, money on that tree.
We can finally forget our cares. We're gonna be cajillionaires.
Money, money, money on that tree. Can't you see all that money on that money on that tree?
Talking to me, 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 talking to me.
Oh, there's money on that money on that money on that tree.
Nothing more to do now but count our money.
How many contracts you think we signed?
Hundreds, my dear, maybe thousands. And all them contracts pay us big time money in advance. All we gotta do is deliver that peach.
Aunties, do you think we could maybe take a trip or move to the seashore?
We ain't doing nothing.
But it was me who made the peach grow.
Liar.
But I did make the peach grow.
You couldn't make my toenails grow.
James, my dear, dear, foolish boy, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, James, whatever, Trotter, am a lying, worthless little boy, and nobody will ever be interested in anything I have to say. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, ever, ever.
So keep your comments and your clever little lies to yourself.
Hey, Sponge, what you think of my new scarf?
It's not nearly as lovely as my new glasses.
Oh dear, look what I've done.
Stop, please don't.
Now listen to me, James. Lying little helper monkeys must be punished. So from now on, you will be sleeping outside.
And should you think of running away, just remember, you can run, you can hide, but we're the only family you've got.
Where do you go when you start to feel sad? Everyone's gone, no more mom, no more dad. Tucked in the clouds, is there somewhere you won't be alone? What's this? A doorknob on a peach? Where could that lead? Oh dear, my arm! It's stuck! Auntie Sponge! Auntie Spiker! Help! Anyone! Help! Hello? Hello?
Why, hello.
Who said that?
Aren't you the delicious little bite?
Keep away from me!
Who are you talking to, Spider?
I'm not quite sure, Grasshopper.
Glowworm, a little light if you please.
Look who's here.
My good boy, we've been waiting for you.
The only thing I'm waiting for is dinner. I'm starving.
But whatever
are we to eat? You're not going to eat meat!
Help! I'm being attacked!
Hold on, everyone. Calm down, calm down. It seems there's been a bit of a misunderstanding.
What was that? Is it gone? Is it gone?
Nothing to be afraid of. Just a little boy.
Little boys are the worst of his kind.
Proper introductions are in order. I will go first. I am royalty after all.
Says who?
I am a lady. The ladybug. And who might you be? I'm James. James Henry Trotter.
Duff name.
I think it's a fine name. I'm Grasshopper.
And I'm Spider. Look at them eyes. You're clever, like a spider, aren't you, James? I wouldn't know.
I'm Earthworm. You gave me quite a scare, but I'm prone to irrational fits of fear.
What was that? What was that?
It was just me shaking your hand. I'm afraid he can't see very well.
And I'm the centipede. Think of me as the guy who's going to eat you while you're sleeping.
What are you?
We're insects. At least we were insects.
Until we ate the green things. Now, I'm afraid we're something quite different. The crocodile tongues. You must have eaten the crocodile tongues, of course.
Whoa! What was that?
The ship broke.
The peach! It's starting to roll down the hill!
Hold on, everyone.
James Henry Trotter.
You'd better be guarding our peach.
What is that noise?
That noise was the giant peach rolling ridiculously towards Spiker and Sponge. They gasped!
Gas!
They screamed!
Scream!
They tried to run, but the peach was terrifically faster. It rolled right over them. Then the peach flew through fences and fields, frightening farm animals of all shapes and sizes. Then the peach veered left towards the village, where it crashed right through the walls of a famous factory.
Oompa loompa doopity.
Ah!
Now, this happened to be a famous chocolate factory, but that's a different story. Back to the peach.
Right before.
Oh, we reached the chalky cliffs at Dover.
Right before.
It rolled right over the cliffs. Right before your... Oh, no! Here we go again!
Is everyone all right?
I'm okay.
I'm not sure.
Ah! I'm 6 spots! Ah! I'm 6 spots!
You see, ladybug. I shall never be the same again. James, would you be a dear and climb up on top and take a look? You must come up and see for yourselves.
Unbelievable.
Impossible. We're floating.
What?
In the ocean.
What? I'm afraid we find ourselves in a rather awkward position.
We'll drown.
But we're not sinking at all.
The peach does seem rather seaworthy.
He's right. It would have sunk by now. Where do you suppose we're heading? Definitely France. The peach must have rolled over the cliffs of Dover. The lovely French city of Calais is barely 20 miles away. Then we should be across the channel and on dry land in no time at all.
This peach ain't never gonna make it all the way to France.
Drifting like this reminds me of my younger days. Traveling on the breezes. Not a care in the world. Nobody to answer to but my fiddle.
Centipede's right. We'll never make it to France.
And we've no food, no water.
Ah, but the sky is clear and the sea is calm. There's nothing for us to do now but enjoy the adventure. Tally ho, and away we go! Just catch this tune and sing it with me. We'll set our sails for nothing but sea. No place where we gotta be, so go. With tumbling off where nobody's been, how true adventures always begin. Take a ride on the tide, bobbing high, dipping low. No direction, a map is never better than drifting off without a plan. All we need is a song. At the intersection where ocean meets the sky,
We're all gonna die.
follow me and float along, floating along, floating along, la la la, la la la, floating along. What could go wrong? Singing a song, la la la, la la la, floating along. Now all we've got to do is make some sails, fix a rudder, and we'll be across the English Channel in no time at all.
This beach will never make it to France.
Well, right.
Who knows what monsters we're gonna meet? A 10-ton drag with fangs on its feet.
A hairy scrump with a scary scream.
Phew! Ah!
We might wake up a slumbering scrunch.
Who could get mad and eat me for lunch?
If we do, we'll get through when we work as a team. No direction, a map is never better than drifting off without a plan.
All we need is a song.
At the intersection where ocean meets the sky,
Feels like I could fly.
try it as you float along.
It's not a proper ship unless it has a flag.
And I left all my flags at home.
Take my extra bloomers. They'll do in a pinch. You've got extra bloomers? A lady always carries extra bloomers.
And away we go!
Floating along, floating along.
Blah, 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 floating along.
What could go wrong? Singing a song, la la la, la la la, floating along. Floating along.
Shouldn't we be there by now? I'm starving and so very thirsty.
We're all thirsty, Earthworm.
James, do you say a landmark of any kind?
I'm afraid I don't.
It's the current. It swept us out to sea. What? A jaunt to France is one thing, but an oceanic journey? What are we to drink? What are we to eat?
I propose we eat the human. All those in favor?
Nobody is eating anyone.
But we must eat something, or we'll all die.
There's something we could do.
What's that, James?
I'm sure none of you want to hear what I have to say.
My goodness, why would you ever think that? Come on, whisper it in my ear. If I think it's a good idea, I'll tell the others.
It's a silly idea. You can tell by the look on her face.
On the contrary, I think it's such a good idea. James should tell us himself. Go ahead. We eat the peach.
Eat the peach? We'll sink. And then we'll drown.
We'll ration the servings.
Stand back! I'm ticking in.
Just a moment. Let us do this properly, with a bit of decorum. Grasshopper, would you mind playing?
I'd be delighted. Floating along, floating along, la 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 la, floating along. What could go wrong? Singing a song, la 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 la, floating along. La 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 la, floating along.
That bloody peach nearly killed me.
Thankfully, I'm a tad bit over my ideal weight. And the peach was ripe. It ran right over us.
Then it rolled away. Far, far away.
Spiker's the boy. What's become of him?
We got bigger problems than the boy. Did you read any of them contracts we signed?
Only the parts with the money coming in advance.
Do you know what an advance is?
Well, it's oodles of money you get for signing contracts.
It's money paid in advance.
In advance of what?
Delivering on all the promises we made. TV appearances, magazines, movies. Can't do any of them without a bloomin' giant peach.
So this is bad.
It's worse than bad, you twit. We could go to jail.
I cannot go to jail. The food is wholly unacceptable for a palate as sophisticated as my own.
Are you quite finished? Sponge, we gotta get out of here before anyone misses that peach.
Oh, too late, Spikes. There's a crowd of angry people headed up the hill.
Are those police cars?
And helicopters.
We'll pack up our junk and shove it all in a trunk. Get away for Spiker and Sponge.
We're gone in a flash.
Grab the rest of the cash. Get away for Spiker and Sponge.
Get away for Spiker and Sponge.
Get away for Spiker and Sponge.
Check the lost and found.
So where we going? I don't bloody know yet. But move it, you lord.
Ta-ta, Scotland Yard.
Get away, Spiker and Sponge.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Sayonara, suckers.
You can ride.
You can hide.
But we're the only family you've got. No!
James dear, it's all right.
Glowworm, could we have a bit of illumination, if you please? Thanks ever so.
You were having having a bad dream. I have it all the time.
I don't like scary dreams either, James.
Here, have a bit of peach. I've warmed it under my wing and added a drizzle of honey that I found in my purse. Thank you.
Please?
Here you go.
Thanks.
It feels quite wonderful to be free of that wretched hillside.
And Spiker and Sponge.
Did you know they killed my fiancé? No.
Yes! And the gigantic one, she ate him.
Horrible.
What was that? What was that?
It was just Centipede snoring.
What's going on? Why did the human say my name?
Tell them what happened to you, Centipede.
Blah, who cares?
We're sharing.
Fine. My family was in the sock and shoe racket. We were pretty famous in the bow world, so Spiker and Sponge sprayed everyone with insecticide in the Great Raid of 59.
Those two monsters hated everyone, even ladybugs. Who doesn't like ladybugs?
I like ladybugs.
Spiker and Sponge were horrible to everyone.
Spiker and Sponge were no different than any of you humans.
Centipede. James is one of us.
That is a human boy. His kind pulls off our legs, abundance with magnifying glasses. He is not one of us, and he will never be one of us.
Ignore him, James. His types are pests.
And your types are snobs.
James, you haven't said anything about your parents. Where are they?
They must be very worried about you.
It's all right. You can tell us. My parents were in a horrible accident, and now they're gone. James, your parents are with you always. They are? Of course they are. Someone leaves, who knows why, and you never said goodbye. But once we go, we're not gone. We keep living on and on. She whispers in the breeze, he's waving from the stars. They are with you everywhere that you are.
Left your world all too soon. Look, his face is in the moon. There she smiles, beaming proud. See her laughing in that crowd. Whenever you're alone, love is never far. They are with you everywhere that you are.
In the music of the forest, in the waves against the sands, from the heavens to the freckles on your hands. Nothing's lost once you've found. They're in every breath and sound.
When you're brave,
When you're true, that's the part of them in you. If you can just believe, it's beautifully bizarre how they're with you and everything that you are.
feel them there.
And everywhere, and everything my parents are with me?
I know it, James.
And in time, you will too.
But how will I know?
You'll feel it, right in here.
Let's get some rest, everyone. It's going to be a long night.
Wasn't that just so touching? Oh, who cares? It's a good night. Are you having a good time? Woo! It's me in disguise right before your eyes. Hello, ladies, and thank you for choosing the jewel of the seas for your transatlantic journey. Here we are, two of our best seats. Now, can I get you anything?
A double fizzy.
And bring some nuts. I'm feeling nibbly.
Alrighty then.
Just a little perspective. That's all we needed.
A first-class cruise to New York City. I got an Louis.
Ain't it grand?
Hey, Spikes, how much money we got left?
Just enough to get to New York City and set up the old routine. I hear Coney Island's full of suckers.
Spikes, I'm too old to be working the boardwalk.
We ain't got a choice, sponges. Got to make a living.
And we were so very close. Only we hadn't lost the peach.
Seems we've lost nearly everything, sponges. Everything! I mean, really, what have we got?
You thought you could ride on the fruits of your dreams, but you couldn't. So what?
You thought life would glide just like peaches and creams, but it wouldn't. Who cares?
No paparazzi, ask if you pose.
You want a new yacht, you can't buy one of those. That's the way your new life goes, but in the end, you still got your best friend. And I got you. Who could replace that Frankenstein face? You know that it's true. I got you.
You got breath like goat's manure.
You smell like a bloody sewer. You are just the right wrongdoer. But me so glad to know you. Alright, so you lost all you had, and though you had quite a lot, it's in tatters. Move on!
Get over yourselves.
It's dreadful and sad till you realize you got what still matters.
What still matters?
My figure, my cheekbones, my radiant youth.
Voluptuous curves and my solid gold tooth.
But the very scary truth is that she means the most to me. I love you, sis. So glad I got you. To laugh and to share as half of a pair. We'll stick to our shtick. Always true to you.
Here we are, ladies.
Thank you.
Whoa! What's that?
What's what?
Out there in the ocean.
Wait a bit. Why, that looks like a giant peach.
Wait.
Hey.
That's our peach!
And that's James.
James and Rachel, bring us back our peach.
He can't hear you.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Sponges, my dear. We got to follow that peach.
Hey, is anyone else feeling a little burpy in the intestines?
You probably ate too much peach.
I'm not feeling so well. Oh no.
Are you all right?
That's much better. Look, over there. It's a sea monster. It's a sea monster.
What is that? What is that? They're sharks! Sharks? There are hundreds of them, and they're coming this way! Whoa! What do they want? What do they want? I think they're eating the peach!
But they'll sink the ship.
We must do something!
Oh, I'm not feeling so well.
You must see this! There are thousands of seagulls eating Centipede's vomit!
Shoo, stupid seagull, shoo!
I'm terrified of seagulls! Hold on, everyone! They're coming back! Whoa! Is there nothing we can do? There is something. Tell us! If an airplane can take to the sky, why can't a peach?
Because an aeroplane has engines and wings.
And so do we. The seagulls! Exactly. They can be our engines and our wings.
How's that gonna work?
Spider, is your web strong? The strongest in the world. And can you make lots of it? I can spin all the web you need. Perfect. We'll loop Spider's web around the seagull's necks, and then we'll tie the other end to the stem of the peach.
And how are you going to get all of those seagulls down here?
Bait.
I find that term incredibly insensitive.
But you are the biggest, juiciest earthworm in the entire world.
I am not about to be pecked to death by a flock of seagulls.
I won't let them touch you, earthworm. I promise.
Fine, I'll do it. For you, James.
Thanks, earthworm. Action stations, everyone. We've not a moment to lose.
This is never going to work.
Hey, seagulls! Over here! Check this out! If you are viewing me in your bird's eye view, I got a sweet little treat that's just for you. Here to tease and make you squirm, slightly seasoned, nice and firm. Come and squeeze a delicious little worm.
Plump and juicy, I'm your yummy gummy. Plump and juicy, put me in your tummy. Plump and juicy, so delicious. Take a peek and open that beak for plump and juicy. I can keep you chirping, plump and juicy. When it's me you're slurping, come and get some plump and juicy. I guess I'm not hungry. Well, at least we tried.
Whoa! Come on, Oswald, you can do it!
She'll give you double the pleasure, twice the snack.
You start dividing your worms into groups.
A never-ending fancy feast.
Bring a friend or 12 at least.
Oh, don't pretend I'm not a handsome beast. When I'm this plump and juicy, I don't mean I want it plump and juicy, but you know you want it plump and juicy and nutritious. Once you pack your back in for seconds, plump and juicy. See your razor booty, plump and juicy. You can have a doozy. Come let loose on plump and juicy. La 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 la. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come here, seagulls, let's ruffle some feathers. I. Ooh, this feels good. tap. Come on, before it's gone. Plump and juicy, come and get it, seagull. Plump and juicy, this should be illegal. Plump and juicy, bootylicious, que bonita your papacita. Plump and juicy, plump and juicy, get conmigo, mami. Plump and juicy. So birdies, you can skip the fish, 'cause I'll fulfill your every wish. Come try a dish that's so delish. Plump and juicy. Plump and juicy. Plump and juicy. Plump and juicy.
Right before your eyes, something quite fruitful shall take to the skies.
It worked! We're flying! We're actually flying through the clouds! We are flying! On the most wonderful aeroplane in the entire world! Isn't it remarkably phantasmagorific?
It is indeed remarkably phantasmagorific.
Everyone, look! That's the Empire State Building! We've traveled across the entire Atlantic Ocean to New York City!
We're safe! Safe at last!
Children, be wary if you're faint of heart. Pray that no one dies right before your eyes.
The United States Air Force surrender at once!
That sponge!
You have 3 seconds to turn out a page. 3, 2, 1!
Right before your eyes.
Launch the attack helicopters!
Right before your eyes.
Fire the heat-seeking missiles!
Look, a new surprise!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. We are about to begin our final descent into JFK International Airport. If you look to your right, you will notice the Empire State Building. And if you look in front of us, you'll notice a giant peach flying directly towards us. The plane sliced right through the silken strings. The peach plummeted to the earth. Women screamed. Strong men said things like, and then, bam! The peach landed right on top of the spire of the Empire State Building!
Stop on the Empire State Building!
Right before your eyes.
Dear, darling, sweet nephew James.
It was very naughty of you to steal our peach.
You can have the peach.
Oh, but we're here for much more than just the peach.
That's right. We're here to take our little helper monkey slave back home where he belongs.
You can run,
You can hide,
but we're the only family you've got. No? Okay. You and the peach are coming on with us forever.
After we fumigate the bugs, of course.
Yeah, buggy, buggy, buggies!
Yeah, buggy, buggy, buggy.
Stop!
Yeah.
Stop it right now! You are mean, nasty, horrible people, and you will not hurt my family!
A peach! It's falling! Run for your life! Ah!
Is it wrong that I don't feel sad?
Of course not.
How do you feel, James? I feel relieved. Those two monsters can never hurt anyone ever again. We held on through that storm. The clouds finally parted and we're safe and warm.
Take a breath, sing a song. Finally we've landed right where we belong.
Unwind.
Unpack, we'll always have your back.
Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home,
Welcome home, my friend.
You were lost at the sea, but you're safe here with me till the end. We're staying right here.
Buddy, now ain't that swell?
Welcome home. In this family of ours, we want to do some remarkable things.
I became a world-famous designer of fabulous shoes.
I used my web to build the most amazing bridges the world has ever seen.
And I became a social activist forming BATE, Bugs Against Insensitive Terminology.
Ladybug and Grasshopper got
Welcome
married
home.
and later had many, many children of their own.
Welcome home.
But always thought of James as their first
Welcome home.
son.
James grew up, he traveled the
Welcome
world
home.
telling children everywhere about his adventures on the
Welcome
beach.
home.
And that, my dear audience,
Welcome
is
home.
exactly what you have just seen.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
I told you it was all true. Welcome home, welcome home,
Just like a father and a mother.
home,
Welcome home.
Just like a sister and a brother.
Home. Welcome home. Oh, we'll always have each other. Don't care where you roam. You can always come back home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home, my friend. We're along for the ride and we'll stick by your side to the end. We're staying right here, doesn't it feel real swell?
well, welcome home. Let's do this. Great job. Thank you. Right before your eyes, the curtains are closing. It's time to go.
Right before your
eyes. If you were dozing, you missed quite a show. Say your last goodbye.
Right before.
Right before. Right before your eyes. Thank you. Great job. Oh, what? Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you. Dab on all them folks.